I do want to save the very last two messages for maybe a very special listener who might have their own lived experience with sexual harassment. And I'm wondering from you, Dani, like, could you speak to that listener? What has helped you most in your own journey of healing?
I think as a general point, the understanding and developing the understanding that I, as a victim, as a survivor, am not alone. My work with Aware and with survivors in Singapore and all over the world has been so instrumental to my own healing, in that I now understand on a really, really deep level that what happened to me was not my fault. What happened to me did not make me an isolated person from the rest of the world. I don't want to bring shame to myself as a result of what has happened to me. And probably what all of those things and those considerations have been helped by therapy.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you can afford it, there are resources around on the internet. There are resources in Singapore where you can go, you can find therapy, either private therapy or therapy that is, I think, government funded. I think you can get it. And places like Aware will also help out with counseling if you are going through something, and that is free. They have a free helpline as well.
Yeah.
And separately to that, a supportive community, amazing, amazing friends who I know that I can lean on if I am in a time of crisis. That's something that has really been instrumental to me. And then on a more individualistic level, I think for me, yoga, movement practices, and integrating that into my therapy understanding of how trauma is held in the body and how we can start to release that trauma and that held tightness that results from the trauma through movement practices. Martial arts has been something that's been really instrumental to my healing as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Not just because I like to smash people in the face. That's absolutely not what the point is, but it helps. Yeah, that and music. Music as well, always the ultimate healer.
Thank you so much for that. So on this podcast, we have a little ritual that we like to close this with. So it's 3 fill-in-the-blank statements. So for you, Dani, at this point in your life, what does it mean for you to be whole?
To be whole would be to fully embody the evolving facets of my existence in every moment, to honor my emotions, my experiences, good or bad, high or low, and to recognize that those experiences neither make nor define me.
Yeah.
I think to live in loving community with humans and animals and nature, and to cultivate this deep understanding and connection with the earth. To be honest, that's what I believe being whole is.
And what is a community that you feel like you belong to, you're grateful for, and it just gives you that sense of wholeness?
I think separately to the absolutely unbelievable community that is Aware, and that is the people who are within that community, and the grassroots movements within Singapore that are helping survivors. Those are just so incredible. But on a very, very individualistic level, I have built for myself just the most beautiful community of friends who are so loving and nurturing. And oh my goodness, I wish that everyone on this earth could have the friends that I have. They're just incredible.
That's beautiful. And the fun one, do you have a song or a thing that is very much a part of you? And what does that tell us about you?
Now, this is a tricky one because I am a music obsessive, so I have too many songs. So as a thing, do you know what? I'm going to pick 100 plus.
Okay. And
it's local.
Yeah.
It's all about being active. It's also being about being hydrated. So caring for yourself as well.
I love that answer. I want to close off right now with an affirmation to you. Like, I'm grateful for this conversation because I'm grateful for I think the heart, the hope, the light, the growth and the power that I'm just seeing in you. I don't know you. You're a stranger to me, but I can feel that. And I'm just appreciating how that might be a message that someone out there needs to see and hear, that all that is possible in this journey. And I'm really rooting for that to happen for someone listening out there, right? To see that
Me
hope in
too.
you.
All that and more.
Yeah.
We deserve the whole world. Thank you so much. Honestly, this has just been such a beautiful conversation, and I love the work you're doing. I'm so grateful that we can have this discussion.
Thank you very much, Dani. This was a wonderful conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.